Welcome to Jacksonville, Alabama, a hidden gem a few miles from the border of Georgia and home to the Gamecocks of Jacksonville State, where these fans are fired up for this showdown about to play out on Burgess Snow Field. Today, a clash between a couple of ACC rivals in a game that could have big-time implications for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Syracuse Orange taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Jacksonville State Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Syracuse will kick off and we'll be underway. On the move from inside is 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Gamecocks offense will get the first possession of the game. And here he comes. This offense is built completely around the talents of this running back, a rare commodity in today's game, and all eyes are on him.
And the defense knows it too. You know every single snap, this defense is going to be keying on this running back, knowing that he is the key to the offense's success.
The give to the tailback. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Third down, and they'll need 2 on this initial drive of the game. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And the Gamecocks will move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. It's complete. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the grab on the left. Just keep giving him the easy catches until they do something to stop it.
Yeah, you're going to dictate to the defense. You're going to make the defense cover him up, and then obviously it leaves the middle of the field a little bit more wide open for receiver, for a tight end. So QB keeps making the right decision, getting the ball to running back, and he's making plays.
Listen, I know there are a lot of DBs out there that all they want to do is get interceptions and dance in the end zone. This dude likes to put his face in the fan, get close to the line of scrimmage, and tackle. And on the opening drive, if he's out there, he gets a huge tackle for loss early. That is a statement play.
And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Makes his connection.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Jacksonville State.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
PAT unit on the field. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So a drive there of 82 yards. And they finish things off with a scoring toss from the 33. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Orange offense will get its first chance now. These two dudes who both come off the edge can wreck an offense's day, Jesse.
Man, these quarterbacks better have an internal clock working today. If you hold on to the football, you are getting sacked.
Yeah, best athletes on the field are defensive linemen, and when you got guys like this that can get after the quarterback, points will be at a premium.
Got it in the middle, it's Poole. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Out of the gun, the inside give. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge.
Got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Off the RPO, complete.
And that RPO play was run to perfection. The run fake forced and sucked the defense up, and a nice job on the route by the receiver, not telegraphing that he was breaking to the inside on the slant.
Give to the back. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down.
I think to be a good third down offense, guys, you've got to be able to run the football. You're going to come upon these 3rd and short situations multiple times throughout the course of the year, but you've got to be able to get push up front, and it helps when you have a talent like that to turn around and hand the football off to you.
And they'll bring him to the game.
And you want to run. You'll end up down the road. Obviously, you might want to.
9. And they give it to it. And they'll wrestle after a short gain. They're trying to eat up some clock here. 9th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. It's on target and complete. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And they're on him in a heartbeat, and down he goes.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
This drive was rolling, and then it got thrown into reverse. Here's a 2nd and 18. He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to it. Under heat, he gets rid of it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Able to get a foot down in bounds and make the catch. Syracuse will be forced to punt. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on 0. Finds just a bit of room. He'll pick up a couple to the 11. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He'll run it again. Fighting off the defender. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. Pinned just inside their own 20. They need to convert on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. It'll be a first down as he gets it to the 24-yard line.
Well, as a defense, you know this is going to be a challenge every time you face this offense. They're one of the 25 best in the nation at getting first downs because they can pick them up in a variety of ways, including running the football. You have got to be physical when facing off against this offense.
I know the passing game sells and the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
It's complete. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the big fella. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Guys, Jacksonville State has the lead here as we've reached the end of the quarter. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank. It. Big coverage there. Just a few. Bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him. But this one will be tough. 30 long. Getting some heat. And the Gamecocks down.
Defense gets the big stop.
After miss fucking down. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Lots of green grass. He gets one.
About these Mr. Relays is that you can pull offensive linemen with the extra bodies at the attack. So
here's the line.
Balls out, they scooping it all the way back to the house.
Running up to
Michigan is in the unusual position from behind right now. He doesn't believe they can't pull this off. They're trailing by 11 to college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
because I'm not sure that the route was supposed to be that deep. Decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Getting to quarterbacks, making life really, really hard. That's 2 on the day. Let's see how many.
This pass rush, you could bet your money on this again. Down. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4 pass? It's hard. And not before he's got enough down. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Throw it on first down. It's hard. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. And now he's looking
throwing it because the windows are small. Can they run the ball against the best?
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cuse. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. So an 82-yard drive there, and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Looking to throw. Setting up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. It's a 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. He'll start this drive firing. Working the middle of the field. Makes a catch. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. He's throwing passes.
And that's your goal, separate man from that football.
Excellent. Picking up a 1st down. Throw. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback. Running back searching for a hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage with that. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first. The Orange. This will be the 2nd. And they kick it away. He'll field the punt. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on home. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to the playmakers. Reese. I think it's finding guys that have been working on in this game.
First play on this drive unleashes one deep, and that one is picked up in the end zone. Take it the other way.
Whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. From the gun, the ground game. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Going up top on first down. Lofts one high and deep. Catch inside the 25. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Jacksonville for an entertaining first half than you? 2 quarters of both sides feeling each other out. And it's likely to come down to which offense can find a way to generate some big plays. Adjustments will be a part of it. Maybe it's time these typically conservative play callers open up the playbook. Nothing crazy, but a calculated risk here and there to try to gain an edge in what's been a stalemate. And with that, guys, at JSU Stadium.
It'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
No reason to panic when you see those extra bodies coming. Just find the big tight end.
Well, and the great ones do that. The great ones are okay. You want to blitz? I know my answers. I'm all right. I'll stay patient. Find the matchup. This time it was the tight end. Finds the tight end, throws a strike, gets the first down.
Let's see what they've got on second down. They want to just keep throwing it. Unloads to the wideout. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. Precision, execution, and timing to pick up the first down on the out route.
I think you're spot on. Those out routes, man, it's got to be about timing. You got to throw that football before he breaks. Nice job seeing it. Short yard situation, throwing the ball on the money so the receiver can get upfield and get the first down.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. His third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Safe completion on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
Well, the field goal kicker can step away from the net and go sit down, grab some water. They're not going to need him just quite yet. That was a great play call. Throwing the ball on 3rd and short in field goal range. They get the completion, now setting up 1st and goal.
You want to have a lot of success on defense, make the quarterback feel uncomfortable. This defense has been doing it time and time again, and you can tell this quarterback doesn't have a prayer.
He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Makes the grab, and he will score! Touchdown, Orange! Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the third. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Brings it down on the right side. Hit the afterburners, kid. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. They take the lead with the 6.
This offense is so explosive, they can change the scoreboard in a flash. You just saw that on that drive.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Ball State is currently ahead in this one, but let's remember, this program has just one bowl win all time, so nothing is a given in Muncie. They're up by just 2 over Fresno State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Makes the quick grab. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Clock ticking away as we have 4 minutes left here in the third. On the run, it's Hart. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grab behind the line. It's Thomas. And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Gets it out quickly. They get him down after he makes the catch.
Yeah, and that was tough on the DB, right? He's trying to cover the receiver on a drag route, running back over the middle of the field. You're trying to avoid all the linebackers, all of the congestion. He just couldn't stay with them long enough, and as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
And the defense is there to stop him short of the first down. Syracuse will send out the punt team. Catch is made at the 15. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on O. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. He looks that one in nicely. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He breaks a tackle. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. The Gamecocks are on the move. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Now he's looking to throw it. Firing to the right, complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Line getting set on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Fires and picked off. He'll go out of bounds, but just what they needed to get the ball back.
I tell you what, I don't know if I'm going to try him much more. Goodness gracious, you can tell he's ready for what he's seeing. 2nd interception. I would not throw near that guy anymore. You might want to try the other side of the field.
He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
So after that safety, they'll kick it away from their own 20. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Man, this quarterback is living dangerously right now. Obviously, he threw a pick on the last drive. He's trying to complete that throw, but the defender gets a hand on it, tips it up in the air. That's oh-no. That is an oh-no situation. We're lucky that one hit the ground.
Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Wide receiver shows motion. Power football with the run. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Guys, Jacksonville State has the lead here as we've reached the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the 1st. Headed to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Syracuse. Old Uncle Mo has changed sidelines.
Look out, brother. Here's what happens, right? Something happens, get you close in the ball game. The defense needs to come out here, get a stop, get that ball back to the offense. Oh, Uncle Mo on your side.
Syracuse, 21.
Bringing it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on home. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Now looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 26. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Pulls it in on the right. The expressway is wide open. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
Two-point conversion attempt is on the way. Powers forward. He's not going to make it. Stopped short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Syracuse, 21.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Wants to throw on 1st down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
And how about this young fella who's slinging the pill, man? His completion percentage is through the roof. Dude, he's over 80% right now. Everything he's throwing is working, using the whole field, using multiple receivers. He looks like a different cat from what we've seen all throughout the season.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. They'll throw it to the back on the screen.
We'll give the defense credit there on 3rd down. It almost looked like they were expecting the screen. They gave up a few yards, but not enough for a first down. Now they've got a chance to get off the field.
It's 4th down.
He gets a block. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. They'll run it from the gun. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
You got to fight fire with fire. You got to fight speed with speed. There's a receiver with the ball out in the open field trying to get the corner, but a cornerback with the same type of speed and athleticism able to make the tackle. Nice job.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the 4th quarter.
Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Looking for a crease. It's Hart. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They go right back to it. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Fires to the middle. He's got it. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Syracuse ready to go to work with another 1st down. Trying to move them on the counter. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Leaves it with the running back. Knocked off his feet, but not before he picks up 6 yards down to the 10. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Offense getting set for 1st down. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a 1st down. He's got 98 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Quick pass on the fly motion. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And the stiff arm was strong, but the defense was stronger, and they stop him for a short gain. Will they keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down? They'll try to run for it. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. The Gamecocks are marching down the field. The inside handoff. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the 1st down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. From the gun, running back gets to give. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. 8th play of the drive, and to keep this one going, they'll need to convert a 3rd and 5. Moving deeper into enemy territory, move the chains, it's 1st down at the 27. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. As they come to the line on 2nd down, ordinarily you might go up top, but they need to keep this one on the ground, keep that clock winding. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. The give to the back. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
He's tackled at the 22.
They've yet to convert on 4th down, though not for lack of trying. 0 for 3 so far. Let's see if they can get it done this time. Gets open down the middle. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the 1st down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. And the Gamecocks will try to run off the clock in the final minute. They go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
He got nowhere, but now it's decision time. It's 3rd down. Listen, if I go get this 1st down, there's a good chance this ball game's over. The clock's going to run out. So how aggressive do I want to be on this 3rd down?
Well, I want to be aggressive if I'm on defense. You could tell in these last couple of plays, they've been selling out, putting a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, anticipating the offense, trying to run the football, and trying to bleed the clock. Now, I'd get after this quarterback. I'd be anticipating throw here. Just send the blitz and really dictate to them and give yourself an opportunity there.
With that field goal, now it takes a touchdown to beat them, so you want to pin them back and then let the defense have a little room to work with. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The offense set for a 1st down play. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
How about the difference a week makes for this QB? Last week, man, the completion percentage way down. Just wasn't consistent, wasn't in good rhythm. Right now, looks like he's in total control. And this off.
He lobs one high down the left side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. He'll try to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football, getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.